Hi and welcome to my podcast, the show where I help you make the most of your motorhome and van life adventures. Whether you're a weekend warrior or a full-time nomad, I've got the tips, tricks and tools to keep your journey smooth and stress-free. My name's Johnny Burr. Today I'm looking at the 6 must-have apps for stress-free motorhome travel in the UK and Europe. If you're planning a motorhome trip around the UK or across the Channel to Europe, these 6 apps deserve space on your phone. They will save you time, stress and even some cash. Trust me, once you try these, you'll never look back. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more van life tips. Let's dive in. Have you ever pulled into a campsite after a long drive, only to find it closed or full, or got hopelessly lost trying to navigate in a city in your motorhome? Trust me, I have. These 6 apps will save you from this stress. Today I'm breaking down each one, the good, the bad, and why they deserve space on your phone. Okay, let's start with the Holy Grail, the Park for Night. This app has over 140,000 spots across the UK and Europe, from proper campsites to wild off-grid gems. What I love about this app is you can add filters to find your exact needs. Looking for water refills, a toilet dump, or a pitch that's suitable for your size of vehicle? Park for Night can do this. The user reviews are gold. You can avoid that perfect lakeside spot because a recent user comment mentioned loads of mosquitoes in the evenings, or somewhere that's noisy at night due to the local boy racers. But here's the reality check. The free version is limited. The £10 a year premium option unlocks offline maps, crucial when you're in rural areas. But at £10 a year, it has to be value for money, and the user updates make it one of the best apps. It got my top vote. Next up is City Mapper. Driving your motorhome into Barcelona centre is not a great idea. City Map is my urban lifesaver. I use it frequently when I was in London, where interconnecting bus routes can really be confusing. In larger cities it even gives you arrival times and a live map showing where the bus or train you're waiting for actually is. However, it doesn't just show train and bus routes, it tells you which train carriage to board for the fastest exit, gives you real-time disruption alerts, and even estimates how many calories you'll burn walking to your destination instead. Now, and here's a pro tip. Combine this with Park for Night. Stay on a campsite on the outskirts of a city, then use City Mapper to explore. Simple. At number 3 is mylpg.eu. This app maps 50,000 plus refill points in the UK and Europe. However, there are 3 rules to remember when using this app. 1. Always call ahead, as some places may no longer provide this service. 2. Ask which pump to use. I've wasted hundreds of minutes circling around forecourts. And 3. Always have a backup plan, as about 20% of the listings in my experience are outdated. That said, when it works, it's brilliant. I found a 24-hour station in rural Croatia thanks to user updates. In European countries, some use different size nozzles, so check you have the adapters for all the relevant countries you are visiting. At number 4 is Google Translate, a really handy app. I never travel without it. The camera feature translates text and will save that embarrassing attempt in a restaurant when ordering something you know you're going to hate. The conversation mode will help when ordering over the counter. Basically, you speak to the phone and it will translate into the local language. This is super useful, and I've even ended up having a meaningful conversation with a shopkeeper about where I was from. But here's what nobody tells you. Download the various offline packs before you cross the borders. Google Translate is also important and super good for translating medical needs. Try it now, and you'll wonder how you ever survived without it. At number 5 is Search for Sites. It's Park for Night's less glamorous but super practical cousin. Better for the budget campsites with its price filters, but weaker on wild spots. I use both Search for Sites when I want facilities and Park for Night for off-grid magic. Search for a £5 a night site with a swimming pool and you've got one. The search works very well and is my second go-to app. Next up is Polar Steps. It quietly documents your journey while you live it. 2 years later, you'll treasure seeing exactly where you were when a stunning sunset took your breath away. It's ideal for friends and family to keep up with your travels with pictures and maps. It can be heavy on tracking using the GPS location, so a pro tip would be to keep a power bank handy. So there you have it, 6 digital travel companions I genuinely rely on. But I want to hear from you. Which apps do you use to save your trips? Any horror stories from not using them? Drop your stories in the comments below. All the links to the apps are in the description or the notes section. I've been Johnny Burr, so until the next time.